Ed Kemper has been serving a life sentence in this California prison since 1973, when, at the age of 24, he murdered his mother, then called police and confessed to having dismembered college co-eds for 2 years, as well as cannibalizing and raping their headless bodies.
Saying I've wanted to kill my mother since I was 8 years old, and I'm not proud of that. It started with surrogates at a non-human level. Physical objects, my possessions, other people's, destruction of things that are cared about. And then destruction of things that are living on a lower level, small animals, insects, animals, and then finally people. It started coming to a head again, so I went back and I ran away back down there. And then a month later, I'm up living with my grandparents in the mountains, and 10 months later, I murdered. I made it worse to be on top of a mountain. I was literally on top of a mountain when it happened. And I sensed everybody in the world just stopping what they were doing, turning around, saw what I did, and are coming to get me. And I knew I was paranoid at that point. I knew anybody that came up there and gave me a funny look or a fishy eye or quizzical look, I'd have blown their brains out thinking they were coming to get me. And if it had been in a city, I would have been a mass murderer at age 15. I would have killed until they gunned me down. I wouldn't have been able to reason my way out of it. I was scared to death and I was violent. I felt my back hit that wall. I was the rabbit, always ran, always backed away, always burned the bridges. Suddenly there weren't any more. My back hit that wall and I came out screaming, kicking and shooting.
While his mother worked at the university, Kemper buried the mutilated bodies in the mountains and took the severed heads home, where he slept with their heads for days and finally went looking for more.
This is me back then, in 1972 and 73. Unable to live with the fact that I just stabbed to death and cut the throat of an innocent young woman. Innocent in the sense that she did not plan on that happening. She didn't do anything specifically for that to happen to her. But she was a very active participant in her own death. And in my memory of that, she was 19 years old, and her roommate in the trunk who died right after that was 18. A week later, I murdered my mother. Went back to Santa Cruz and killed her.
He killed her with a hammer in his sleep, cut off her head and hands, but then put her vocal cords in the garbage disposal and threw darts at her severed head.